Welcome everybody to this new podcast. In today's entry, I'll be answering three different questions about the several aspects and challenges that a teacher can face when planning a lesson. All of this from my experience and perspective. Question number one says, what aspects are key to consider when planning a lesson for young learners? First of all, the main aspects to consider when planning a lesson is the context. What things are interesting and meaningful for our students and in which environment they develop. Second, level of English and how familiar the students are with the language. And also, how many hours of English classes do the students have in a week? Finally, which will be the objectives for the different lessons and how these will not only complement the content of the unit, but also relate to what is expected to be covered by the curriculum. Question 2 says, what are the primary challenges you as a teacher encountered when planning the activities for listening and speaking development? The first challenge was to narrow my objectives and model the activities in order to make them achievable by students from a first or second grade, because I was a little ambitious. I tried to cover more vocabulary than the one a child can handle in a class. For example, I tried to cover 20 different words of vocabulary when the average for a first grade is 4 or 5 words. And the second challenge was figuring out which activities can be engaging for children and finding material that can be both appealing and understandable for the students. But I sorted this well. I found simple and short activities that encouraged students to participate. Question 3 says, what recommendations will you offer to another teacher when planning a lesson to develop their listening and speaking skill for young learners? First, think your objectives as puzzle pieces. They are a part of something bigger in the way that they don't cover a lot of content in every class. They are meaningful on their own, but more important for the whole picture, in the case of the class, the unit, and that once they are connected, they can give to the students the complete ability and knowledge that we are looking to teach them. We give to them the complete puzzle. Second, design a lot of activities and always have some backup activities. We don't know how fast the students can work. You also have to have a B plan. Finally, make the class a fun and enjoyable space. We don't want to bore our students with long lectures about English grammar or make them write infinite charts about vocabulary. As long as we keep them motivated, they will be happy, and that will mean that they are paying attention. If we combine these three elements, we will be sure that our students are learning. And that's all for today. Thanks for listening, and I hope this answer will help you to plan your future lessons.